that one down. You'll be hearing that in your sleep one night at about 11 o'clock.
Kind of like Trick Track Truck.
Trick Track Truck. That's, I gotta write that one down too. Where's my
1969 Chevy Camaro on the pit side next, matching up with a 1965 Chevelle. Pretty rare machine nowadays over on the Winston Lane.
65 Malibu, just about ready to go. 1969 Camaro, the driver getting set to stage his car. As we check out the top end in the Winston Lane, there might be some parts on the race course, so we are taking a look. Another call for sportsman cars, the latest on the car. What happened in the Malibu race? Looks like it's getting a flat tire at the last moment there. 1176, 115 to a 1230 to 110.
Here we go, wheel spin.
Looks like problems left lane to Vega. Something broke.
Lots of fluid coming out from underneath the Vega at the starting line. Station wagon with some problems there. Going to get pushed back. Monte Carlo SS should end up with a single pass. We do need Sportsman ET back to lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sportsman ET to lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Monte Carlo SS charging out the back door with a 1217, speed of 109 miles. Chevy on the Winston Lane, matching up with the Chevy Camaro here. The 66 runs 1303 at 99 miles an hour after a red light. 1343 in the Camaro at 103. Here's a 69 Chevelle next up on the pit side, matching up with a Malibu.
1980 Malibu rolling up in the spectator lane, one of the plethora of Malibu race cars we have here this weekend. There's a ton of them out there having a good time racing, getting set for tomorrow's big bucks eliminations.
Miles an hour on the pit side. Got there first, 14:12.99 on the Winston Lane. Speed of 125 in the Winston Lane. Got there first, 1089 on the pit side lane here in Super Pro at 124. Chevy 2 on the pit side, matching up with a Chevelle on the Winston Lane.
At 122 left lane, 1074, 123.
Look at that action performance.
Frank and Coley staging up, left on his race course, ready to pick up the front. Practice 990 with a 0. Hey, if that was a 410 straight, he'd be very happy, but right now the 990 is just good enough for a time trial. Right lane at 1080, 126 miles per hour.
Monte Carlo Super Sport staging up next on the pit side, matching up with a Chevy Nova. Show this program over here. 998 to 135. got there first on the Winston lane. 1076 with a red light on the pit side, 122.
Even though the lure of a Super Chevy show might be the car show, the manufacturer's been waiting. Of course, the Pro Mod car Super Pro race
side, 1146 on the Chevy 2, 117. 56 Chevrolet coming up next on the pit side, matching up with a 69 Camaro.
The Malone 56 Chevy moving at you.
Of course, you see a lot of professionally prepared machinery in ET brackets nowadays, Lewis. As, you know, I'm sure we both remember back 10, 12, 15 years ago, you'd see a lot of primer cars with steel wheels and that kind of stuff. But nowadays,
someday, some case it might 56. He's been pretty consistent every run in the 850 so far today.
986 on the red lighting street roadster, top end speed of 128. Here's the Chevy Chevelle staging up next on the Winston lane, and a Camaro coming up on the pit side.
Good-looking Chevrolet Camaro from Connecticut. And those license plates are a big help when you're ad-libbing in the world of drag racing announcers. Big trouble.
1030 speed.
When we used it at the points race for Super Stock, we broke the clock.
1043, 127 on the Chevy 2. Yeah, the picture on the front of the Raceway News there is great with the wheel standing Nova.
Super Stock K automatic, correct Trabuco. That actually is not an indication of how high he went. He had it on the bumper. He was almost... easily get there first. 971, 42, and here it comes. Raceway Park, 1966.
Yeah, racing could have taken place back then for sure, Lewis. A pair of slingshot cars. Now, trivia question for you here. Who popularized the slingshot dragster, where the design where the driver actually sits behind the rear wheels? First time a car like that was ever seen in competition was the Winter Nationals in Pomona, California in 1962 when a guy named Mickey Thompson ran a Pontiac-powered slingshot dragster.
Wasn't Kansas John Wiebe the guy? I always assume the front-engine dragster lives and dies with Kansas John Wiebe. He's the last racer to be successful with one using the legendary Donovan 417 motor.
Darlitz has that car restored now, the last John Wiebe car in his museum, as a matter of fact. Pair of slingshot cars here, of course, we see the old front motor style cars still running in brackets occasionally. Believe it or not, back in the sizzling 60s, they used to run these things.
That would be the way to go.
Yeah, really an unusual. 1030, speed of 129. Got there first on the Winston lane. 1075 with a red light on the pit side at 126.
Next up, John Potts with a new paint job of the 1967 Chevelle, looking good as a lowrider. Left lane takes the win on 986 in the Winston lane.
Chris Brewer driving the Mock Automotive Cross Construction Roadster, big block winged machine on the Winston lane. Good looking roadster. Matching up with the Fiat Tupolino. Got the Chevy engine shoehorned inside on the pit side lane.
So the Fiat backing up, the 23T bucket, of course, in the right lane. Moving up. Beautiful automobile, nice chromed engine also.
Well, of course, for fans of the old fuel Aldridge from the 60s, if you were around back in those days, guys like Dale Emery, Wild Willie Morse, Glenn Way, Fresh Costa Bar, and others made their way around the country with some of those wild, ill-handling, nitro-burning roadsters and Fiats.
Pure hell, right? Pure heaven.
of 140.
I got to look at that guy's rear end. Convertible, HLK 69C. It's blocking the pit fire engine. Move that vehicle as quick as possible. Thank you very much.
10:45 on the pit side on the last run, 133 miles an hour. As we'll see the Chevy Chevelle coming up next on the western side. Good looking machine, matching up with a Chevy Camaro here at Super Pro.
Everybody getting a chance to make 3 times miles, no problem today. As you wait for the Chevrolet Camaro to get set, into the Goodyear lane, the car with the sunroof. 126, and here comes an interesting pair of cars. Charles Bellotti with the 50 takes the Bucks. He's backing up the Dragster in the right lane up against Tom Nicholson's car here in the left lane.
Some of these Quick 8 and Quick 16 programs have really picked up the interest in high horsepower bracket machinery around the country. Down in Florida, a couple of tracks have been running that type of format for a few years, and the bump's getting to worse in the 8 flat range in a lot of races. The low qualifier, sometimes 730, 750 a lap time.
I think it's great to reward the drivers for building quicker race cars. But he picked up at least 260-foot time with a 115. That's a good number. Track and handle the horsepower.
168 miles an hour plus for Antoinette down the Winston side. 890, 148 with a red light on the pit side. Here's a 1965 Chevelle up next on the pit side, and late model Malibu.
Side-by-side race. So many good-looking door cars out here. I'll tell you, if I had my camera, I would have ran out of film about 3 hours ago. And of course, at Raceway Park, that's not possible because you can pick up film at the souvenir store.
55 Chevy up next on the Winston side, battling against the 66 Chevelle on the pit side of the track. Pro ET, your final call, folks. Pro ET, lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Starts running.
974, 140 miles.
66 Chevelle on the pit side next, matching up with the Select Performance Pontiac Catalina. Got a big block Chevy under the hood. This thing thunders.
Absolutely, 500 cubic inches, a big block Chevrolet, one of the heaviest cars that runs in SuperChevy. Also one of the biggest cars, as you said before, the Land Yacht. But I've used that one before, so we will write that one down. Alessi, impressive big car.
Great pass by the Select Performance Chevy powered Pontiac. 1002 on pit side, 134. Rear engine dragster up next on the pit side. Going to match up with an early model Camaro.
Dave Manley, of course, with the Mike Boss prepared chassis craft built dragster. Right lane. So once again, Aaron finds his seat. I tell you, you left for 2 seconds and you got bumped out.
Which one?
Yeah, no doubt about it. 1039, 133 on the Winston side on that run. Got a rather unusual sound coming up here next for ET Brackets as Mike Ragusa will have his Chevy-powered Pontiac Firebird coming up.
Goes 995, 133. And here comes Mike Ragusa, the man who has tested many times at Raceway Park. His new blown Pontiac Firebird, powered by the Rodeck motor, rolling up in the left lane, and I have no indication of what this man can do on the racetrack.
in the Sunoco race fuel shootout, and all those noises certainly don't sound the way they should. I don't claim to be a top-notch mechanic, but I know enough about drag racing to know that something's not quite right under the hood of the Firebird.
Sounded like a blower backfire there, a quiet one at least. And we'll check out if we have to push him out of the way. Looks like that'll be the case as Mike Ragusa's car. Yeah, he's moving maybe.
May have over-revved the motor on the burnout and hung a valve open, causing all that popping and banging we heard.
So it looks like we'll have to break out the truck and tow Mike out of the way. My campaign, the lowrider...
Next on the Winston lane, and a Chevy Nova on the left side.
Looks like the car might be leaking in the left lane as the crew says, shut it off. Raceway Park crew, very adept at spotting problems. They are not shy about telling someone to turn off the race car.
What? No, I'll come back down. I'm just wanted to take... Okay.
Single pass now.
I want to go to the bathroom before they bring out these nitrous cars.
Yeah, I do too. You know what?